have a Christmas theme today, I guess you can see that. This would be sort of practice for the humorous speech contest for those of you who haven't been in it before. You can pull stories out and make them sound funny. I don't know that I can do that, but I'm going to try. I was raised in a Jewish home, so we did not celebrate Christmas. We had Hanukkah, we had lots of other festivities, they were all terrible. But that's not what this is about. So I met my wife years ago, and we were dating, and I was kind of getting integrated in her family, and her family does Christmas in a huge way. Has anybody ever experienced Christmas in a huge way? Okay, some families have done it, and some families overdo it rather consistently. I would put her family more in that genre. So I come to their house, I am not prepared, I don't really understand what's going on because I don't do this very well, but I see over in the corner of the living room that there is a pile, and it's got gifts and presents and other gifts and more presents. Now, my wife has got 2 sisters, 1 brother, a mother, her son. They were all sort of going to be festive about the celebration of the Christmas holiday. And what better way to do it is, let's not go to church and let's not be spiritual and let's just get into presents. And so as everybody is arriving, this pile is getting bigger and bigger, and I'm pretty big, and it's making me look small. I don't know if you've ever experienced anything like that. Now, this is my first Christmas with them, so this is my dilemma. I realized that they're going to be into gift giving, and I did not bring any gifts. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to participate. So this is what happens when you get invited accidentally into someone else's house for Christmas. What you do is, you go around the house and you collect things. Maybe you even steal things, and then you wrap it up and you put somebody's name on it and you put it in the pile. It doesn't matter, just so long as the pile gets bigger and bigger. Now, you're not going to believe this, but they did not know what I was doing because I'm a little sneaky. I'm big, but I'm sneaky. So, when it came time to open the gifts, and they do that, they sit in this big circle, and everybody goes around and somebody is giving a gift, one person at a time. And the first person to get one of these gifts happened to be my bride-to-be. Now, you don't know Barbara, because you can't know her, she's not around anymore, but she was a very polite, a very proper, a very appropriate woman. Pretty much opposite me, right, as far as being appropriate. So she gets this gift, and she's got it in her hands, and she's in the Christmas mood, which means it doesn't matter, everything's going to be great because it's a gift. And she unwraps it very carefully. And it wasn't wrapped all that nicely, because I don't do that very well either. But she unwraps it, and she pulls out this sweater. And she looks at it, and she kind of looks familiar, I think was in her eye. But she said, "Thank you, this is great, I really appreciate that." Now everybody in the room begins to realize that they recognize that sweater. But she handled it so well, they weren't quite sure. And then, of course, the second gift that somebody got, and they realized I was giving them a gift, something that they already had, they began to see a pattern. My wife caught on maybe 4 or 5 rounds into the thing, because she was still with the Christmas glow. So this is the important thing. It doesn't have to cost you a lot of money or time when it comes to gathering up gifts. If you can just get there early enough with a little extra wrapping paper, steal a bunch of stuff, wrap it up, and give it back to the person, they're going to be very pleased. And you know that they can use it because they already have. And remember, it's not really the gift, it's the act of stealing. And then giving back something. It became a tradition in our family to do this, by the way. So it wasn't at all unusual to find the mountain of gifts included a lot of stuff that people already owned. And they knew and they expected things. The only bad thing that happened was when the fruitcake got given around. for several years in a row. The same fruitcake, year after year. I think I started that tradition also. And my older son, who's not the sharpest pencil in the box, he actually, about 5 years into it, actually decided to taste that fruitcake. And that turned out to be a bad experience. So again, a family tradition like that is something that you really want to use in your family or with your friends, just to share the other side of that Christmas spirit. Thank you very much.